I dub this outfit what you wear at a jacuzzi in the middle of a blizzard. Hello, Rosie here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the previous episode, we completed the Snow Kingdom, at least as far as what we care about taking care of for now. And in today's episode, we're moving on to a whole new world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. And now we can head to the Seaside Kingdom. So without further ado, let's go! Eevee and Pikachu. You saw that one coming. So they're serving a frosted cake at the wedding, are they? Not if we serve them a defeat first. So I guess we got some time to kill. Let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, cap jump. Hold down the Y button after throwing and your cap will spin in place for a little while. Run into the cap and you'll take a big bounce off of it. Well, there it is. Let's read up on the Seaside Kingdom. There's a carbonated sea that's supposed to be quite nice, and it says here to be served we visit the 4 giant fountains. The glass is half empty! I say it's half full. Bubble Lane used to be a beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at him drinking all the treasured sparkle water. Would you help us put a stop to him? I don't really feel like it. Ask me later. So, now we're being inside the Seaside Kingdom. Now, before we go any further, I can't believe I completely forgot about this, but here's the brochure from... Well, I guess we can't flip over to the other kingdom. We'll demonstrate that later. Here's the brochure for the Seaside Kingdom. I'm really bad about showing this, the previous couple kingdoms, so when we inevitably return to them later in the game, we're going to be demonstrating them again at that point. So feel free to pause the video on your own time if you want to look over these, and it's going to be a pretty fun time all around. I still love this so much. I can see the brochures for those. And also, Goombas with pirate hats. Goombas with pirate hats. What's better than that? The answer is nothing. Nothing will ever top that moment in the Mario series. It might as well just stop making Mario games now, because they'll never be able to top that. Unless they make a game entirely about Goomba pirates. Like, what if they had Sea of Thieves, but it's just entirely Pirate Goomba? That'd actually be pretty funny. Can you imagine if they had that crossover where they included Mario characters in Sea of Thieves, but it's only the Pirate Goomba? That'd be pretty funny. So, why'd I come over here? This was not where I wanted to go. This was not where I wanted to go. Oh, there's original coins over here we can grab, so that's going to be very useful. This area will be useful for something we'll be doing later in the game, but I don't feel like doing it right now. That's kind of the trend of this Let's Play, isn't it? I don't feel like doing it right now. This game is pretty open, so it is pretty nice that they do give you that option and things like that. Although, I probably shouldn't do that too often, though, because it just means more work for what I'm going to have to do later in their adventure. So watch out for these spiky balls of doom and destruction and death, because they are not going to be your best friend. They're going to be your worst enemy, and those kind of people don't come to your birthday party. Unless they crash your party. I feel like I made this joke already. Probably in the same recording session, because I'm tired. So we're heading over here. There's gonna be a lovely Goomba over there. She's a lovely Goomba stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life. Apparently we're not tall enough for the Goomba girl. So we'll continue on over here. Well, there's... Okay, it's gonna really bother me if we don't get that right now. I know we're literally up here, but it's gonna bother me if we don't get this right now. Let me just look at her, she's super adorable. So going across this area is making me think of something really silly. So, do you ever just like kind of eavesdrop on a conversation, but not fully? Like when you're on a bus or something like that? Because there are some conversations where I just can't help but wonder what the context of it is. Because there's something that happened on the way back from work the other day, where I don't know what these two girls were talking about, but somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the one lady was saying something along the lines of that she'll only marry a guy if he's 6'4". I don't know what the context of the conversation was, and I'm really curious, but I'll never know. So when that happened, my first thought was that she carries around like a tape measurement, and if she sees a guy that she likes or something like that, she measures him on the spot, and if he's not 6'4", then she won't date him or anything like that. Alright, so, okay, never mind. I thought there was a button we had to deactivate and we missed it, but no, we just pick up the Powerman. Hey, Bubbling, put a cork in it! Oh, wee, child want, I will never surrender the delicious sparkle water. Oh, he's mad now. 3 fountains left to find. And there's thunder going on in the background because I live in Florida now. I apologize for that. I'm a little limited on how much time I can record things nowadays. So I'm recording this in the middle of a thunderstorm and we're just going to have to deal with it. I'm going to be the first time because I did record the Toy Story 2 finale in the middle of a thunderstorm as well. That one was honestly... Okay, I don't want to pat myself on the back or anything like that because I don't like that. But that was honestly probably one of the most epic moments that I've ever done. Because I was living in an RV at the time. It was an RV in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere. Recording in that RV in the middle of a thunderstorm. A video that required me to have a computer that was plugged in because it was a laptop and all. So, yeah, looking back on it, that was kind of epic. That was a true epic gamer moment, if I do say so myself. It was sucks to me when I'm making videos. I don't care. Go away. I don't like people anymore. We got some of those regional coins, and they look like shells. Because after all, seashells are seashells on the seashore. I probably completely butchered that because I have trouble pronouncing SHs. Where the crap do I go for this lighthouse? To enter the lighthouse, you must go from the bit further ahead. I see, says the blind man. So as we go across this area, I gotta say, I don't think any game has ever topped this game visually in terms of water. Because just look at how beautiful it looks underneath. You can see the individually animated bubbles and things like that. The details on the rock look great. The way that the light's just beaming through the water. And then you go on top of it, and the way it animates up here as well. It's just so gorgeous. I love this game so much. And I'd love it more if I could figure out how to get back into the lighthouse. But I do not have the smarts required for that. But what I do have the smarts for is demonstrating this. So right here we have this guy. I'm going to name him Jeffrey. He should be mine. He should be my Jeffrey. We go over here and there's going to be another power moon. I'm sorry. That combination of the swimsuit and the hoodie. It just looks so stupid. kind of make me think of, like, Dead or Alive, how Phase 4 has that one outfit, wears a swimsuit, and that she also wears a hoodie. They make it look really... They kind of look... Okay, I'm gonna be blown saying this. They kind of make it look hot in that game, honestly. That's kind of like one of the defining points of Dead or Alive, but it just looks really silly right here. I guess it really depends on, like, the kind of hoodie you're going for. How do I get into this lighthouse? Seriously, how do I get into this stupid lighthouse? Normally I can do this without thinking about it too much, but now I'm thinking about it and I can't remember. I am an idiot, I am an idiot, I am such an idiot. Over here is where we wanted to go to achieve our destiny. So we're gonna over here and collect some more regional coins because they're gonna be useful and it's gonna be make editing these videos annoying because I have to keep track of all that crap. Isn't that fun? I'm saying crap way too much in these videos. It's kind of funny because, like, the word hell has been said a lot in, like, animated kids movies now. Okay, so this area right here, I'm gonna say right now. So this area I know freaks a lot of people out because there's something that happens here that's kind of jump scary and it will freak people out if they're not expecting it. What I recommend you do, if you get freaked out by that, I recommend you go like this, go between these two cheeps and just move forward. Because at some point, I believe around here or so... Nope, I'm wrong. Okay. I know there's a dead zone somewhere around here where you can go through without having to worry about the eels or anything like that. But, yeah. If you thought the eel in Mario 64 was creepy, these ones are actually realistic looking. Eels are some of the only animals on the entire planet that actually freak me out. This game kind of freaked me out when I first played it, honestly. This was my Mario 64 eel moment. I know that's probably going to be that's going to be the same way for a lot of people who are going to be playing through this game. Particularly kids. Can you imagine how many kids is traumatized? Like, I remember not wanting to play Tomb Raider for a little while because, like... What was it that freaked me out? There was something in that game that freaked me out that I can't remember off the top of my head. It was a demo for Tomb Raider 2, and there was like a dog that randomly spawned at one point, and that made me scared. It made me a wimp. So I believe that's everything in this cavern. I think there's only the one power moon there. Or the one set of regional coins. I might be wrong about that, but if I am, then we'll come back to it a little bit later anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. What is a big deal is grabbing the next power moon, and it's shiny and purple. Okay, that reminds me of something funny. So, the other day, I might have dreamed that I got on the wrong bus to go to work, and on the bus, like I met up with two of my friends, and they went to Tatooine Traders from Star Wars, from Disney's Hollywood Studios. That's like the gift shop near Star Wars. They had the custom lightsabers over there that are like cheaper and made for little kids and things like that. So they went over there and they were talking about them, and one of them was talking about going on a balloon ride and things like that. The funny thing was, the other one was mentioning how happy she was that she got a purple lightsaber. I asked her about it the next day, asking if she likes purple, and her response was kind of funny because, like, she talked about liking purple, but it's not like her favorite color or anything like that. I can't remember exactly what she said, but the way she worded it was really funny. That was kind of a cool capture right there. We're capturing the spirit of adventure. Hot Spring Island. This right here is really cool, but also, like, makes no sense on the physics level because there's lava on top of, like, regular water. I don't know how it works on the physics level, but this is also the same game where we're using a hat to possess the minds of walking mushrooms, so I don't think physics really matter that much in this game. Some more regional coins here, and more coins over there. We're over... well, never mind. My brain was still on 50 regional coins per kingdom, but no, there's 100 in this one, so we're not quite halfway there yet. We're a little over a third of the way there, though, so that's pretty good. Uh-oh, he mad. So I'm going to point something out about this guy that's going to ruin him for you. But the moment I noticed it, it ruined this character for me too. So now I have to ruin it for everybody because I'm selfish. So, this guy looks like a knockoff Splatoon boss. I'm sorry, but he totally does look like a knockoff Splatoon boss. Like, I'm sorry, but he just totally does. We over here. Merci, Dorrie. Merci, merci, what else can I say? But amen. Amen. That's a fun Bon Jovi song. It's a pretty underrated one too. I know Bon Jovi's mostly known for like Living on a Prayer, but honestly that's like one of my lesser favorite songs from him. Not that it's bad or anything like that, it's just that it's so overplayed. Because like that's like the one that like everybody knows about when they think about Bon Jovi. But I honestly think there's like so many better songs out there. Alright, so we took care of that. And I really want to use these guys to continue onwards. This honestly, like, doesn't this look like something you'd see in a Splatoon game? Like, just using water to, like, go across the area, and then you're fighting like a giant octopus guy. This kind of looks like it could have been like an early design for like a DJ Octavia boss fight. And obviously they went in a different direction in Splatoon games, and what they went with Splatoon 2 was pretty cool. Even if it wasn't quite as exciting as the first game, but it was still a really good final boss. Maybe someday I'll even finish that Let's Play. So basically what you want to do is that you want to float around this, and then you want to ground pound this guy when you get close to him. You want to be careful spraying with the water, because it will stun this guy. Bubbler, I believe his name was. You want to use water to stun him, but if you do it too much, then he's going to swim off like a little chicken baby. So let's head over here. Wouldn't that just be a chick? A chicken baby? Wouldn't that just be it? Oh, there. I say things that confuse me sometimes. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. That is a heart right there. I desperately need that. I hope the earth see the skies up above will send me someone to lava. And now you are dead. The moment when the character outfit ruins the cutscene. The glass is half full! Yay!
Wow. See the music? Oh, pardon the Bowser.
But it doesn't seem like Bowser is in his kingdom anymore. So we head off there next. Now taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. And I gotta say, this site is absolutely gorgeous. Just the water going into the goblet and the rainbow and sunset. It's just so pretty. It's such a pretty game. But I'm taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we're going to continue our exploration to the Seaside Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, leave the gear to you. Oh yeah.